Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to come on here and talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. The girls are fighting. They're fighting. No, so recently in the news or in the blogs, whatever you want to call it, there's been some like talks or stuff going around about Wendy Osefo. Remember Wendy came on last season and Gizelle Bryant. Supposedly there's some beef between them now. Wendy is following Gizelle, but Gizelle unfollowed Wendy. So there's some talks that something's going on between them two. And I think it's kind of funny because last season Wendy was fighting so hard to be with Gizelle and Robin and be on that team and was playing out Monique and everything. And I thought what I didn't like about Wendy coming on the show was she wasn't like on an even playing field with them. Like it was like she just automatically jumped to Gizelle and Robin, all them, Candace. She jumped on their side when it's like, girl, you're new on the show. Try to get cool, try to get along with everybody, and you know what I'm saying. See how relationships unfold naturally without you trying to jump with the green eye bandits over there, Robin and Gizelle. But I think it's funny now that supposedly Gizelle and Wendy are beefing now. When they ended the season, they were good. During the season, they were good. The only beef that Wendy had was with Karen, and that was like beating a dead horse because Karen just didn't have time for Wendy. Karen was just looking at you like, I see you, girl. You're trying to stir up something so you can come back another season. So I'll play into it, but I'm not going to give you everything. I'm not going to do this. This is not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. I have other things to worry about rather than argue with you, Wendy, because you want something. You're trying to make something stick, and it's sliding down. It ain't sticking all the way. Okay. Anyways, but no. So I wonder what the beef is going to be. Already the season hasn't even started yet. The Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 is supposed to come back. I think in the summertime. It said in the summertime there was like a little 10-second clip that they showed, which looked really. I don't even want to say really good because it was only 10 seconds, but it looked good. Like honestly, it looked better than what they were showing for Atlanta Housewives. Like when that trailer came out, it was like that's it, the Bolo thing. It looked better than what they were showing for Atlanta Housewives reunion. Like that little 10-second clip had us like, oh shit, what are they arguing about? What's going on? Like it had us really like on the edge of our seats or whatever. So I'm excited. I love the Potomac Housewives. I've been keeping up with it since I want to say like maybe season 3. I started watching it season 4, season 3. I was like watching it online and everything, and then last season I was keeping up with it. So the Potomac Housewives, they're bringing it. Not all of them are my favorite. I don't really care for Gizelle and Robin. Like I don't dislike them, but if I'm just talking from like a viewer standpoint, they are good for the show. I feel like Robin needs to step it up a little bit, but Gizelle is really good for the show. They're all beautiful women. They play their part, but I just feel like I didn't really like how. I think I was such a fan of Monique that I didn't like how Gizelle was coming so hard for Monique. I didn't like the things that they were doing behind the scenes, but just as a cast, I like them all on the show. But I'm just not a fan of like some of the stuff they do. But I really wish Monique was coming back, but she's not coming back, so there's nothing we can do about it but move on. And to be honest, this is what we've been asking for on the Atlanta Housewives. Can we get a cast shakeup? Can we get some new people? Can we get rid of some people? Can some people go? Like, we need something different because Atlanta Housewives has been a snooze since, I want to say, like season 10. After that Phaedra thing happened, after about the first season Tanya came on, it just been kind of like downhill. So the Potomac Housewives, they're bringing it. They always got good drama. The drama isn't, like juvenile dumb stuff. It's like these women have history with each other. Some of them you can tell that it's still new, so they are still trying to form their friendships, and you still see the ups and downs of the relationship, which is I think is keeping a lot of us interested in the show because Atlanta Housewives is like it's 14, 15 seasons in. We're over it. We're tired of seeing Kenya and Portia fight. They're not going to be friends. Tired of seeing Cynthia just be boring and skate by. Tired of seeing Candy on the show just opening up restaurants. Her and Todd. We're just Candy's boring. Even when Candy comes on the screen, like I love Candy. I like Candy. I don't dislike her, but even when she comes on the screen, she's very like what is the word? Just like, what is that character from Winnie the Pooh, the little blue donkey? Hi guys. Candy just so dry and somber and just stoic and just barely opening her mouth when she talks. This season, she just always looked like she just like rolled out of bed and just was kind of just coming to film and then leave. That's another thing too I don't like about the Atlanta Housewives. It's like you can tell these women don't get along. They don't hang out with each other outside the show, and it's like every scene just looks very like cut and dry. Like they just come together, sit around the camera to film their scene, and then they go. It's like there's no glamorous events. There's nothing going on. I know there was COVID, but I just mean in general, like the last couple seasons, it just looks like they're all kind of just meeting up where the producers tell them to meet up. They sit down around each other, argue, get up and leave. Sit down around each other, argue and leave. Like you can just tell. And then this season. The season finale, they did some little corny thing at Cynthia's house. And you can tell it was just like, okay, let's all come sit around on the couch and just talk to each other. It was like nothing going on, no event, no anything. Like Cynthia could have done something, like made it like a Christmas event in her backyard, anything. I don't know. I know it was COVID, so they get a little bit of a pass. But at the end of the day, it's like, even the Jersey Housewives, I don't even watch that. They were in COVID and they're still bringing it. The scenes look a lot better. The drama's more, it's just, I don't know. Atlanta needs to do something because I'm rambling because I love Atlanta so much that it kind of pisses me off that the show was just kind of like on a decline. But anyway, I'm excited for Potomac Housewives Season 6 to come back. Now we're all interested to see what's going on between Wendy and Gizelle because they were friends at the end of the season. Gizelle and Wendy they didn't have any beef. Wendy was like trying her best to get on the Gizelle and Robin side. So I wonder like what the beef could be. Like maybe Wendy's finally seeing through the BS, or maybe since Monique's not there, Gizelle has nobody to mess with. So she probably was coming for Wendy. Wendy put her in her place. Wendy went on Instagram and she posted a picture after, you know, stuff was going on about Gizelle unfollowing her. She posted a picture looking very beautiful, by the way. And she said, that's how you clear a bish. So she must have cleared Gizelle, sent Gizelle packing back to her little house she's still doing construction on, and Gizelle was not having it. Gizelle was like, you're not going to come on my show and put me in my place and think you're running things. I run things. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I do want to know what's going on. But there are talks that there's something circulating. There is good drama going on that we should all be, that should keep us interested, keep us wanting to just keep tuning in. Potomac is bringing it. Supposedly there's a new girl on the show, Mia. I did a video about a month ago, a couple months ago, about Mia being on the show. So if you guys want to check that out, you can check that out. It's on my channel too. But just let me know what you guys think down below in the comments too. What do you think is going on between Gizelle and Wendy? Do you think Giselle's not liking that this new girl is coming in and, you know, solidifying her spot in the group? Because, you know, Gizelle thinks she's the HBIC of the group, but Karen's been coming in too. Karen's been pulling her weight these last few seasons too, and I think they did try to give Gizelle that center spot and was kind of like looking at Gizelle as like she's the full package. She's pretty, she has it going on, she brings the drama, she's like the face of Potomac. But I think Gizelle and Karen go neck and neck when you think of Potomac. Like Wendy, Karen is bringing it. Gizelle, I don't know. I can keep rambling, but Karen has been bringing it, and she is solidifying her spot as like one of the faces, one of the staples of Potomac. So I'm just wondering what's going on. Supposedly they're going to come back in the summertime, so they should probably put it towards the end of the summertime, which makes sense because I feel like we're all going to be out and about, and towards the end of the summertime, people will be more tuned in because the summer's winding down, you know, we're in the house more. So I'm excited for the new season of Potomac to come back. Excited to see what's going on with the ladies. You know, how's the new dynamic going to be? What's the drama going to be about? Because Monique's not coming back, because that was going to be another thing too, where they kind of just kept the ball rolling with Monique and Candace storyline and seeing how everything can work out. But now that Monique's not here, they better not bring up Monique's name. They better not talk about they probably will talk about the fight, because that was like a big thing. But and honestly, they need to thank Monique, because Potomac was like on like this little plateau where people weren't really checking for it. They weren't really caring about it. But once Monique, I mean, it's sad that Monique had to like put pause on somebody to, you know what I'm saying, for people to really start tuning in and recognizing like, oh, Potomac is that girl. Like Potomac is bringing it. But I think Monique really did go out with a bang, and she kind of helped the ratings and kind of helped the viewership and everything else with Potomac. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen this season with the 6th season of Potomac. And just let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think down below. What's the drama? What's going on with Wendy and Gizelle, because they were cool. Are you guys excited for this new season? You're not excited? Who do you want to see come back? Who do you not want to see to come back? Are you happy that all the girls are coming back? Let's just get the conversation started in the comments. Let me know.